This year, Colorado's annual Martin Luther King Jr. event, the Parade, will take place, marking the 37th year of this annual tradition. Today, in addition to this year's week-long events, the commission announced a new education initiative. The goal is to teach the nonviolent protest that Dr. King mastered in response to an increase in violence in our communities. Tori Mason with more on this story for us tonight. Tori?
Well, Karen, King statue in City Park is where a lot of people begin their MLK celebration, but educators say this statue, this celebration, people are just celebrating MLK for the holiday. Enough people aren't celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. for the man that he was and everything that he stood for.
It's everybody's job, really, to make sure that Black history is known.
No Justice, No Peace started off as a podcast, but students like Janelle turned it into a call for education.
African American history was introduced to me more like around elementary school, but of course it was in that negative light, just starting with slavery.
Parade organizers in McGraw-Hill want to expand the curriculum, but diving deeper into history has become controversial.
And I know there's a lot of people who have some backlash over whether or not it's appropriate.
Saeed Gus is a middle school social studies teacher at DPS.
They know about the March on Washington. Do they know these things?
They know because I taught them. They know because I taught them.
He teaches in Denver, but Gus lives minutes from the park several Aurora students were shot last year. Parade organizers say there couldn't be a better time to highlight King's nonviolence.
When we retaliate and we act out, that just kind of confirms people's perception about what we are, who we are.
Janelle graduated last year, but stays near her alma mater. She says there's still work to be done.
When you look at his speech and think about what's going on right now, I know that his dream has yet to come.
And right now, Parade and McGraw-Hill are working together to create a curriculum that'll highlight King's teaching and his emphasis on nonviolence. Now, I'm told that this is already passed in other states with the help of McGraw. And locally, I'm told they're going to meet with Colorado school districts in the coming weeks to see their opinions. We're live in Denver. Tori Mason covering Colorado First.